Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a cliff, weighed down by invisible chains. These chains, fear, self-doubt, anxiety, pull you back every time you try to step forward. What if I told you those chains aren't unbreakable? What if I told you the key to freedom is already in your hands? Let's face it, inner stress is the stealthiest thief of all. It sneaks in, robs you of joy, and convinces you that this suffocating existence is just how it is. But it's not. You're not meant to survive. You're meant to thrive. And today, we're talking about how to finally break free, how to shake off the weight, step off the hamster wheel, and rediscover the real you. Stress doesn't knock on your door with a flashy sign. It creeps in quietly, camouflaged as responsibility, productivity, or keeping it together. For me, it felt like I was in a never-ending race, running but never arriving. Maybe you've felt the same. Burnout so deep even weekends can't fix it. That nagging voice saying, "You're not enough," smiling on the outside while inside you're screaming, "This isn't my life." But here's the thing. Stress isn't just emotional, it's physical. Sleepless nights, a racing heart, and even unexplained aches can all be your body's way of saying, "Help me." Fun fact, chronic stress doesn't just make you tired, it rewires your brain. Yes, stress can literally shrink parts of your brain responsible for memory and emotional control. So that foggy, irritable, "I can't even" feeling, blame your brain's SOS mode. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to ignore stress? It's like living next to a noisy train. You start tuning it out. The problem? Just because you can't hear the noise anymore doesn't mean the train's gone. Society doesn't help either. We glorify busy like it's a badge of honor. But ask yourself, who am I really hustling for? Am I living a life I chose or one I was told to want? For years, I played by the rules. Good grades, stable job, checking off society's boxes. But underneath it all, I felt like an imposter in my own life. Can you relate? That gnawing feeling that there's more to life than this treadmill? Breaking free didn't happen in a lightning bolt moment. It started small, a whisper, not a roar. One night, I found myself staring at the ceiling, overwhelmed yet strangely numb. I thought, if I keep going like this, what will my life even look like in 5 years? That was my wake-up call. I didn't have all the answers, but I knew one thing. I couldn't keep living for everyone but me. So I started digging. Uncomfortable, messy, beautiful self-discovery. Giving myself permission to be imperfect. Here's a game-changing secret. You don't have to have it all together. Repeat that. Memorize it. You can fail, stumble, and still be worthy of love and respect. Once I embraced this, life felt lighter. Mindfulness, the magic reset button. You've heard it a million times. Be present. But here's why it works. Stress loves to live in the future. What if I fail? Or the past? Why did I do that? Mindfulness drags it kicking and screaming into the now, where it can't breathe. Pro tip, try this when stress hits. Take a deep breath in for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale for 8, feel your feet on the ground. Say to yourself, right now I'm okay. It's not a cure-all, but it's a start. Setting boundaries like a boss. Do you say yes when you really mean no? Me too. Until I realized that every yes to others was a no to myself. Now I say no without guilt. And guess what? The world didn't end. Trading perfection for progress. I used to think I needed a 10-step master plan to fix my life. Spoiler, you don't. The key is baby steps. Start small, celebrate wins, build momentum. Imagine waking up without that heavy pit in your stomach. Imagine feeling calm, not because life is perfect, but because you know you can handle it. That's what freedom feels like. It's not about control, it's about trust. Trusting yourself to handle whatever comes. This journey isn't all sunshine and rainbows. There are setbacks, doubts, and days when it feels easier to quit. But let me tell you, every stumble is a step forward. You'll have breakthroughs, moments where you see your worth clearly, and it's like a fog lifts. You'll surprise yourself doing things you once thought impossible, like standing up for yourself or finally prioritizing what lights you up. So, here's the challenge. Take one step today, just one. Maybe it's journaling for 5 minutes about what you really want. Maybe it's saying no to that one thing you dread. Maybe it's taking 10 deep breaths before bed. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can let go of today to feel lighter? What's one truth I need to hear right now? And if you've already started your journey, I want to hear about it. Share your aha moments in the comments. What's helped you? What's been hard? Let's build a community that lifts each other up. You don't have to stay trapped. You're stronger than the chains that bind you. Breaking free isn't about perfection. It's about persistence, self-compassion, and daring to believe you deserve better. Stay tuned, because in my next video, we'll dive into the nitty-gritty of stress-busting techniques, practical tips you can use today to start feeling better. Until then, remember, you are enough, you are worthy, and you've got this. See you in the next video.